starts us off. The winner takes on A.J. Johnson. Butters sitting in that 6 hole, and then Kevin Williams, your 5 seed. And Packy, trying to get the crowd on his side right out of the gate.
Well, there's the purists, and there's today's generation.
Yep.
I actually like his strategy, and yeah, I think it's a lot tougher when it's dead silent.
I agree. Sanders. So left the 5 pin. The hand up for a reason.
Well, if you miss the 5 pin and your hand's up, you got to buy. I think both players using the same piece of equipment.
Again, remember, 4 of our 5 bowlers here tonight are lefty. That side of the lane is going to get banged up. Oh, that's a 7.
6 out of our 9 finalists today and tomorrow, left-handed. Last week they were shut out, the players. This week they got even.
Back-to-back single pin spares for your 8 seed Matt Sanders. He takes a seat. Hanrahan pops back up, and the crowd comes back to life. Maybe a little bit fortunate there. Left the 2 pin.
That lane's way tighter.
Strike spare for Packy. If any of the pros on today's show bowl a perfect game, everyone in America can receive a free game of bowling. That's courtesy of Go Bowling. To pre-register, visit gobowling.com and sign up for the Go Bowling Free America promotion. Second strike for Packy. Your 8 seed from Evansville, Indiana. Still looking for his first strike.
All right.
Spare, spare, spare for Sanders as we take a look at today's oil pattern. Powered by Kegel. It is the Don Johnson 40-footer.
Named after a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest ever, my old coach, Don Johnson. As we take a look, the right, the blue line, that's A.J. Johnson, where he's going to play. The left-handers are going to start where that red line is with urethane, and as they stretch the pattern down the lane, they'll move in.
Man, oh man. Leaves the 7 again.
We'll get there.
We'll get there eventually, but you might want to pick up the pace.
Form, it's really beautiful to watch.
Old school in a lot of ways. Old school the way he wants the crowd. Keep it nice and calm.
Yeah.
At this historic venue. Takes care of that. So 4 frames, 4 spares. Sanders takes a seat. This is 7th year on the Pro Tour. Get down, all right. It's fortunate.
That's wild that it flipped like that.
6'10", mom and pops in attendance. Abby and Packy from the mean streets of Greenwich, Connecticut.
You know a thing or two about the state of Connecticut, don't you?
Man, it is a rough state. Maybe in Bridgeport, but the rest of the place, you're all right. Good job, Packy brings that well. Love to see his parents in attendance as well. You know, his mom, Abby, his dad, Packy, just both obviously major parts in his life. But you know what? Let's chase that dream. We'll support you for however long it takes for you to know I can or can't do it. And guess what? Packy Hanrahan can do it on the tour. All 3 of Packy's strikes on that left lane. Now Sanders. He's got a little Parker bone. Despite his struggles, only down 4. Sanders to start us off in the 6th on the left lane. Here we go.
That's how you get the 7 out.
hooked a little bit more in the front. So we moved into parallel to the right, and to get it to where they can get off that early hooks and get off that early hook spot. So we both told them that that right leg hooks that much more. So we got a little.
Thanks, Tito. Hanrahan with a strike there to close out the 6th.
And to regain the lead in Portland, Maine, Bayside Bowl, and the players love it.
Shots. Good
That break.
shots.
Hard to believe not one pin hit the 10-pin.
2 tour titles for Packy, both coming in 2023. Here he is attacking the 10-pin.
Really close.
Through the week. Gets that one, so he remains clean. He takes a seat. He's figuring things out. He said it's his best season so far, whether it's average or match play appearances, and certainly his confidence is as good as it's been in his 11 years as a pro on the tour.
Matt Sanders playing this pair an arrow left of where Packy's playing them.
And I kind of give him a tip of the hat too, like, hey man, enjoy your summer. There's only so many of yours in your life. But as a bowler, you don't really have the time to leave the 7 to do that. But for him, it allowed him to kind of hit that reset button, you know, and it allowed him to start this season strong.
It's kind of a reboot for him, right?
Yeah, that was the word he used, a reset, a reboot.
3 stubborn 7s for him on that left lane, Rob. Otherwise, we've got a whole different ball game. Right now, Packy just trailing by 6.
There we go.
Come on.
Have fun and smile and laugh.
What is up with the left lane and the
shot.
7 pins?
You know, we still got 2 more lefties to roll today.
Yeah.
It's going to be an ongoing issue, I would guess. Ooh. 3rd 9 spare. Didn't like it.
Graphic.
Didn't like it. Got it. Skinny jeans. And you can hear everything right now,
Yeah.
including your own head. Oh, what a nice shot.
Yeah, from one extreme to the other, we hear Packy in the crowd having a blast, and then Matt gets up and you can hear a mouse wrestling with a cotton ball.
Sanders can move on here. Strike an 8.
Can he get the 7 out?
He can.
Yes, sir.
Sanders really figured things out. Remember, spares in his first 4 frames. Since then, just 1 spare.
Hasn't missed pocket since the 3rd.
And Sanders advances. That's some good little bowling there from Matt Sanders. Had some issues, had to figure things out. He did. Never lost his composure.
Made all his spares.
I get a timeout.
Johnson.
Packy closing out here. Not what he wanted. I really like his future. It's amazing. 7 years on the tour. It doesn't seem that long for him.
Pretty popular online as well.
Yeah, big YouTube channel. The House Bowling, you can catch it. There's A.J. Johnson, who's up next, your lone righty.
Did you see who that was in the background? One of our newest Hall of Fame inductees, George Brandon
George?
III. Yeah.
We're going to talk Hall of Fame in our next segment, too, by the way. Oh, Packy, yeah, in with the strike, kid. 223, 208.
Match number 1 against Packy Hanrahan. Staying with the urethane, Rob. He's staying with the thane.
Yeah, it took him to the 5th frame last game to get his first strike, and he gets it in the opener right now. Takes a quick seat. Year now. Bam!
Catch.
It did not.
No, a little late. Well, things are going to get there in a hurry with A.J. Johnson. We know that. Boom!
That's right.
First open frame we've seen tonight here at the TOC.
No.
I'll see your open frame and might have one of my own. When in doubt. He's gonna get it. Yeah! What a pickup! Make it a double. Give him 2 clean wipes. And we start the third. 12-pin lead for Sanders.
Great cover.
Oh, yeah.
Back at it. See his numbers at rev rate just under 400.
I got that up. I got that up. I feel like.
And a beautiful look from our left-handed camera.
Johnson over on the right lane. Strike open frame for him. Okay.
There you go.
Last time on the left lane, the hook came in a little bit too late.
Oh. So good. That was so good.
Was that a walkaway if I got it, or I'm not sure I got it?
I think he liked it, but it was a pinch softer with his speed, and that's what caused it to hook just a bit more than he wanted.
And he's carried it over here. Just one tour title on his resume back in 2017.
High flush.
And he does.
Yeah. Got a little bit of room left and right at target.
So the lead has now swelled to 32. Johnson needs some momentum right about now. He's not going to get it. Man. Yeah, we were talking leading into this evening's worth of coverage, Randy. Johnson, the only righty, he's got the whole side to himself. He just has to worry about himself. Nobody's there to mess things up. And outside of that opening shot, he hasn't looked all that comfortable here today.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no. Good Lord. That is a gut punch of an evening for Johnson. And another open frame. Little Indiana Pacers theme and colors to it. The Pacers a big blowout win over the Bucks today in game 1 of their playoff series, and Sanders trying to get a blowout win over A.J. Johnson right now, the lead at 58 and growing. Takes care of that one. Nice little kick there, the 7, and another strike for Matt Sanders.
Trying to check to see if there was a
Kid
shot
that keeps
clock
saying something
violation.
Every time I'm getting up to go.
Staying with it, down 57. Just lazy down lane.
Twice over.
We get down to the floor and talk with tour rep Brett Spangler. Brett, what happened on the right side of the lane?
You know, I think it's a little bit of just AJ just hasn't gotten comfortable yet. The feet were a little quick to start.
Last week's winner right behind him, Ethan Fiore. There you go. Oh my goodness, he gets it to the spot, and this time it overhooks.
Oh.
He just never saw the right picture.
So if you're Matt Sanders now up 73, how are you managing these next couple frames? What are you trying to do, knowing that there's still 2 more lefties to come today?
Yeah, it's over. You're just making sure that your line is good, you're locked in. Stay ahead of the transition if there's going to be any heading into the next match. So good.
It makes me smile every time I get to say it.
Took a look at a reactive resin ball on that shot, Rob, and comes up light. So just going to assume his line's better with the urethane. He's going to stay with it another game.
Yep. It happens, Randy. It happens.
It's never happened to you.
You don't think I'm talking from experience over here?
At 236 if he goes out.
There you go, AJ. There we go. Finally.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Designated players.
Ugh.
I know, right? It's kind of like fantasy bowling all season long. Fox Sports. I bet he throws this one hard. Good pickup. Back-to-back 223s. It's been working pretty well for him so far tonight. Back-to-back 223s for Sanders here. Oh. Where did we see that before?
Yeah, right?
Nice cleanup from Butters, who's won 8 tour titles and 1 major. His last title came back in 2023 at the Scorpion this year at the Delaware Classic. 14th at the US Open, 14th on the point list. And another 2, 4, 7. We have an early theme. It feels like it's the first time I'm seeing it. Like, how does that happen? How is he getting there? Why is he doing it that way? Nice cleanup. There we go.
Sanders going much more direct to the front part of the lane. Nice break. Chips the 6 late. He's going to continue to chase that line.
Let's see if he picks it up.
Yeah, that came back a long way.
Sure did.
Follow through goes to the inside part of his head.
Does anybody out there roll anything at all like him? I mean, the approach,
No.
the way he kind of shuffles
The
up
way
there.
the way he shimmies and shovels
Yeah.
it. No.
It's
Very
like
unique.
if you're a coach and you're looking at Buttrutt, you're like, I don't even know where to begin. It's probably like my golf game. You're like, and then he does that, and then this. But guess what?
And then he just strikes.
It works.
A ton.
It works for Buttrutt. Sanders going after the 7-pin here. Down 10. Missed it.
And he struggled. You can see the numbers there. Now it's 33 out of 41 for Matt.
You and I been together, and I can't get a lesson out of you. You never ask. Well, there's that.
All right, good comeback, but unfortunately 2 open frames now through 5 for Matt.
I got it. I got my business done already. Now he's down 22, and it could grow. Buttrutt left the 7. Takes care of that as we take a look at the PBA playoff points list. 14, that was through the PBA Players Championship. Numbers will change here for TOC. Messenger.
Oh.
No.
Stubborn.
am powered by 1800 tequila tonight.
I can tell. You are on point now.
Gorgeous water. Nice strike there by Sanders. And look at this.
We'll see if we can't get a shot of that.
It's about the only thing conventional about his game. Okay. All right, Matt Sanders, remember, started the first frame with an open frame. Last win 2023 in Wisconsin, the Scorpion Championship. Get down! Really? Get the hand up. She shuffled. She did some dancing. Butters drops her down. There we go. Strong shot there by Buttrutt as he takes a seat. Hambone!
Oh, one more go.
I think that's the first time you said that today.
It's been a while. It's the first time I've said it in a long time.
God, I've missed you.
Yahtzee! 5 in a row. Sanders finding his groove late again. Nice response from Jacob.
Jacob playing this pair an arrow right of Sanders and a couple of miles an hour slower.
I think it re-rack.
This is a huge shot for Butters. Okay. One pin.
You talk about the way he shuffles to the foul line. Since he doesn't have a whole lot of backswing, that's the way he generates ball speed.
Sitting down, but boy, Buttrutt can put a lot of pressure on that seat here. He liked it. Get down! Get down, 10 pin! So Sanders in the chair with 5 straight strikes. Buttrutt trying to do the same. Yeah! See to close!
That's big, Rob, because now it forces Sanders to double.
There's your beatbox frame of the game, the party punch out presented by Beatbox in the 10. Did not like it.
Nah, get through it.
It was 5 straight strikes for Sanders. Final 5 at the TOC. Again, the final 5 tomorrow live on Fox. We're not done here tonight on FS1. Matt Sanders, really game run from that 8 seed spot, but not enough here in match number 3. About that kind of mellow mood he was in, because he is a high energy type guy. He said, man, I got a bad taste in my mouth. I should be rolling tomorrow already. He felt he was just, a few good shots from being maybe the number 2 seed overall. But here, he's got to win to get to tomorrow.
Said he struggled mightily with spares throughout the week that cost him a higher finish. And that weighs on a player.
That fucking just scooted through there.
Yeah.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. Let's roll.
You've got
We're here. We're here. I don't like to be.
All right. No, I'm with you. Let's get back. Let's get to the action.
Yeah, and then now we're in the action. Buttrutt, your 6 seed. Williams, your 5 seed. The winner moves on to tomorrow's final 5 at the TOC. Butters up first. Gets all 10.
Piece of equipment, the Black Pearl Hammer urethane.
Native of Roseville, California. 2 lefties for 1 spot on tomorrow's show. He is right of target. Doesn't get punished that badly, leaving the 4 pin.
And when you have room on the lane right and left of target, and this is your opening shot, that's not a real great sign.
Spare shooting important for Williams. He knows it. Takes care of that. So at least passes the spare test. There we go.
Yeah, much better shot.
And a water bottle.
You lose your confidence in any sport, Rob, as you know, and it's a tough mountain to climb.
Maintain it. Fight for it. Buttrutt looking for back-to-back jacks. And finding it.
Here's a guy that's got some confidence going right after last season.
The strike after strike percentage. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that existed. Back-to-back jacks.
That's lane talk, baby.
String them together, my friend. Buttrutt has already strung 2 together to open up, looking for 3 in a row. Stand-up triple, kicks the 7 down. Perfection early on from Buttrutt.
4-pin just giving the 7 a little kiss.
3 years ago. So there's a pair there. There's your strike-to-strike ratio. It's been a challenging year for him. We'll get into that in just a second. We begin the 4th. 3 in a row. He likes it.
Come on, I'm here. I like to entertain too.
For Buttrutt to open up.
Remember that little kiss, that little nudge, the shot before? That was a full-on assault. 4 into the 7.
So far in this one. Looking for 5 straight, finding it.
Keep the pressure on.
Four, 7.
Nice break of tripping that 10 late and avoiding disaster. All right, so far no spare issues for Kevin. He's going to take a re-rack.
Yeah, an immediate call for a re-rack. Williams down 22. We begin the 6th. Really good shot to take us to commercial break. Will it be Jacob Buttrutt or Kevin Williams moving on to tomorrow's Final 5? By 1800 tequila, Jacob Buttrutt with the lead, working on perfection to close out the 6th. Maybe 6 in a row.
Ooh. Halfway there. Buttrutt has bowled a perfect game this week.
Wednesday morning.
Too soon?
It's going to come up at some point, so you might as well
Right.
get it out of the way, right? Last block of qualifying before match play on Wednesday. He's got the crowd behind him through 6.
Lacing it now.
Dialed in. He is taking a residence on that arm of the chair and just watching the action. Oh, get down. All right. Yeah, somebody came from behind the 6-pin and knocked it down.
Huge break there for Kevin Williams to keep him alive.
Williams looking for 3 in a row. Got it. He is not going away quietly. Visit GoBowling.com. Sign up for the Go Bowling Free America promotion. 8 straight.
It's been a while since we've seen Jacob Buttrutt like this. He's such a likable guy, and last year was a huge struggle for him. But right now, he's perfect through 8.
Yeah, last year didn't make a single telecast, 38th on the points list. Amazing run, Butters. Good job. First 8, the lead's at 31. Now that's what matters. Now that's what matters. The race for 300 is over.
Hold on. Man, it almost sounded like he double bounced it. Look how far to the left.
You need to make your intentions known almost immediately.
Yes.
My rebuttal as an average Joe was, hey man, you got to have a little time to go look at that rack.
Understood.
Quote unquote, because that's what it's there for, even though a lot of people use it as a timeout.
Should have taken a timeout, man. Should have taken a timeout.
You hear him? I should have taken the timeout. Should have taken the timeout.
Kevin Marks.
One more shot for Kevin. He's going to be downright surly after this. That was a quick setup. Approach and walk away and gets a strike. Obviously frustrated with his 247.
Highest game of the afternoon right there.
Right?
But too much Buttrutt. Buttrutt with just 5 to win. He'll be in the 250s.
5 to move on to the final 5. And Buttrutt does it with 10. There's your award-winning moment presented by 1800 Tequila. So up next for Jacob Buttrutt will be your 4 seed Kevin McHugh tomorrow live on Fox.
Let me hear it.
278, your high score for the evening here at the TOC. Williams walks away. Buttrutt gets to dance one more time. Your 5 seed moves on. Welcome to the Tournament of Champions, where one of these 5 professionals, including the future Hall of Famer, your 3 seed EJ Tackett, will win this, the 5th and final major of the PBA season. BA Tour, and Jacob Buttrutt is up first, and oh yeah, we're breaking it all out for the TOC,
brother.
right? Did you? I mean, Emmy-winning actor, director, producer Ben Stiller in the house, right by the lane side, to watch Jacob Buttrutt's first shot. And
Hello, Ben. How do you like that messenger, baby? Favorite Ben Stiller movie. Night at the Museum.
Starsky and Hutch.
Oh, so many great ones.
Royal Tenenbaums. All right, this is how you start a show, folks.
Are you ready to have some fun today?
I'm ready.
I am so jacked.
I know you are. I'm ready for a lot of things,
God.
brother. A lot of emotion in this building
Yes,
today.
sir.
Kevin McHugh keeping those emotions in check. Opening strike.
Here's his arsenal, Rob, going with IQ Tour 78U urethane.
Oh! Okay. It's going to be that kind of day, huh? A little late drop of the 4 there, so nothing but strikes so far here.
He's going to have a good go at Jacob.
Oh, boy.
Especially if that happens.
Wow.
That's tight. Deflect off the head pin.
Oh, open frame. Visit GoBowling.com. Sign up for the Go Bowling Free America promotion. Remember, Jacob almost had a perfect game on yesterday's show. Back to the strike game at the front 8, and there's a little something about the 300 games involving our guys today on the show.
4 or 5 had 300s during the week. There was 8 total. The only player on today's telecast without a 300 this week, Graham Faw.
2 seed.
That one went down the lane so fast, strike track couldn't pick it up.
Yeah, slow down. Slow down a little bit, Kevin.
Phenomenal baseball player. Talked with his dad some about his baseball back in when he was playing. He said, man, could he bring it, but he was more known for his hitting.
It's those 2 again here. The match at the TOC, and boy, McHugh has been pretty dialed in so far outside of that 1 spare in the 3rd. That he needs everything to hold him from crossing over the line. Back to Buttrutt in the 4th. Butters gets another strike, so that's back-to-back jacks after that open frame in the 2nd.
Gotta take a re-rack.
And a quick re-rack called from Buttrutt. Trying to get himself to the PBA playoff, trying to get himself to the TOC title game. Yeah, late kick of the 7.
Second. Got a pretty good range left and right of that target.
Second pair of strikes already for McCune.
On the bottom of those bowling shoes.
Yeah, those toes pushing back his body, and that one was straight all the way.
A bit aggressive, and you can see just how straight up the lane that was. That was one board of head belly going into the foul line. His foot never stops.
Nice cleanup by McCune. PBA Tournament of Champions. Buttrutt to close out the 6th. Curls that one in. Get out 7. Get in your home.
Pearl Hammer urethane.
5 in a row now for Buttrutt after that open frame in the 2nd.
And the lead
of 7. Hard throwing McCune off an 8 spare in the 6th. With strike in the 7th.
And again, we look at his numbers. He can do a lot of things with a bowling ball, throw it two-handed, open up the entire lane, but he likes doing this. Oh, this time no trip on the 4.
That spare ball gets there in a hurry.
How about 29 miles an hour?
I mean,
Just bounce.
It's like he's throwing an 8-pounder down the lane.
yeah, it looks
Where's
effortless.
one? Do this.
Looking for 6 in a row. No!
Yeah, it looks like he got it in just a little bit. Ball pushes just a tad farther down the lane and leaves that ring in 7-pin.
Pause. Buttrutt takes care of the 7-pin. You take a look at your PBA playoff points. McCune at 15 really needs a run here today to get in the playoffs. Back on the strike train is Buttrutt.
Kick save on the 7 and a beauty. Throwing a bowling ball. Would you ever guess that he was a professional bowler?
Buttrutt, no. McCune, yes.
Just such a unique style.
There's not a coach out there who's going to say, hey, study this guy.
Yeah, no, exactly.
This is how you got to do it.
Honestly, they said the same thing about Walter Ray for years, right? In his unique, unorthodox style, and that big out-to-in swing. And, you know, it looked like he had a bunch of things flying around when he was letting go of the bowling ball, kind of like an octopus falling out of a tree. You know,
Right.
had a lot of things moving around.
Getting a lot of branches.
And nobody's won more titles than Walter Ray Williams Jr.
Yeah.
Sitting behind Walter Ray, watching him, trying to figure out his magic.
McCune down 7 in the 10th. Oof. Left the 8.
At that speed, if he gets that urethane ball just a little bit right with his trajectory, it's not getting back.
So 2:15 for Kevin McCune. And he'll take a seat and see if that somehow is going to be enough to hold off Buttrutt, who needs a mark and 3. There's your mark.
Those are always the best kind. Another solid game for Jacob Buttrutt, trying to do what Jason Belmonte did back in 2023, run a ladder and a half from that number 6 position. Remember in 23 when Jason did it.
3 to move on. Third straight win here at the TOC, and Jacob Buttrutt advances.
Exactly. All right.
3 more wins, and he's a TOC champ. His favorite line.
If you can dodge a wrench.
He's got so many good movies, man. You kind of forget, don't you?
Yeah, because they're all so good.
Yeah, you're like,
so
oh,
many of them.
Wait, he was in something about Mary. Wait, he was in that one
exactly,
too?
exactly.
Oh, man. There's a reason he's here. There's some PBA affiliation, we'll say, with Ben Stiller. Days away from confirming that he is your back-to-back-to-back PBA Player of the Year, EJ Tack.
And the big question mark, what type of ball reaction will he have based on how Kevin McEwen himself broke down the championship pair of 27 and 28.
Pretty going down lane.
Oh no. There's that rotation, that beautiful rotation of EJ Tack. The ball goes right by the 9-pin. No problem on the cover. 15 of 15 this week on the 9. We get all of our great stats each and every week out on the PBA Tour from our dear friends over at Lane Talk.
Back-to-back opening jacks. Messenger right in front of the 7.
Well, every shot thrown makes somebody happy, and that one made EJ Tack feel a little bit better. It's not bad. Seeing how he's shot at it 50 or 45 times now.
We talked in the Open about just how dominant he has been over the course of really these last 3 years. And he's now in that fraternity that includes guys like Belmo and Duke and Walter Ray and Anthony. That one right at target. Open frame in the 3rd.
And that's when apprehension kicks in on the next shot, right? Because your mind now says, listen, don't get it too wide.
A little confused, he admitted. Went home, had some good practice sessions. Admitted there were some nerves today to Kimberly just moments ago.
The feeling of my ball reaction and my shot is not all that great. The left side of the lane looks really, really good, and in order for me to keep up, I've got to be able to have some mistake room left and right.
In head-to-head competition on TV against Tackett. Back on the strike train is Buttrutt there in the 4th. Oh boy. I mean, that
again
close to a 7-10.
In focus, right? I mean, EJ Tack with an open frame, no doubles. And Buttrutt could have easily had the front 5.
There you go. Yeah, he knows it. That's who I am. That's how I roll. First pair of strikes here in match number 2 for your rating PBA Player of the Year. A 14-pin lead for Buttrutt as he closes out the 6th. Oh! The 3rd aggressive messenger that's flown in the face of its intended target in the 8.
That just tells you how much of a spread he's got to get his ball to the pocket.
I still absolutely love what he's doing. He just has to trust the process. He's getting, the adrenaline's getting to him a little bit, so I just got to calm him down, and Dr. Dino's in the house.
Get down!
There we go.
Well done, Dino, well done. Oh, after a couple of bad breaks with some messengers and an 8-pin, nice break trip in the 3.
13-pin deficit for Tackett back on the strike train. Does he go? That's now 3 straight. He's got momentum in his camp.
Yeah, and what he's done is he's moved away from that hang spot. Remember the couple of shots that he got out wide, about the 1.5?
Chance to take the lead.
Yeah, that one was in, and it did not lay off.
Now 15 for 15 this week, going after the 4-pin is Tackett. Takes a seat. He had a 231 last game in that 16-pin victory over Kevin McEwen.
Another big miss in.
Fifth time he attacks the 247 this week. Open frame. Oh my. Who will move on to match 3? Nice bounce back shot.
Can't shut him out.
Tackett already 4 titles this season, 2 of the majors. And he's right of target. Oh!
And there it
Missed
is.
it off my hand.
1, 2,
Gosh
10.
dang it, EJ.
That break point down
Just threw a
lane.
bad shot.
He's got to be around
Hooking
3,
after the
4,
last one, I
5.
just missed it.
Big shot. Didn't like it. Open frame. How quickly this pendulum swings.
Oh, if he strikes out, he's going to force Buttrutt to get the first hit in the 10th. Buttrutt's going at 196 right now. EJ Tackett can strike out for 200 even.
That's just in the last 2 frames. Through the nose.
Oh, EJ. You've done so bad on this pair of lanes in your life. You did the 2 things you couldn't do.
One was wide, one was left.
Flip-flop those 2 shots. You needed to flip-flop them.
So 190.
Even the greatest and the best in the world struggle when their ball reaction isn't ideal. And EJ Tackett, the last 3 shots, one was right, one was left, the last one was perfect.
Left the 247 last time he was on this lane.
Oh,
And
no!
does it again.
For a minute, the 10-pin was standing.
It's been an adventure since the 8th frame for both of these. Buttrutt, can he pick it up? Yes! Wow. That should see him through to the next match.
That was an inch from chopping it again.
Put it in a nugget. Needs 5. Gets 10. Buttrutt moves on.
What an adventure.
Wow. Understatement. $196 to $190. Big, I mean a big bag, not like the little like
No.
take-home bag.
Yeah.
Like this is kilograms of Lay's ketchup potato chips. Buttrutt with the strike in the first. And he'll take a seat, and your 2 seat Graham Fogg now lives in Urbana, Ohio. Comes up as you look at. Whoa! Whoa to that hang a hard right. Let's see if somebody's got to buy a round for the house. Nope.
It's never a good thing to hear a player say, well, my ball reaction looked better at the start of practice than it did towards the end of practice.
Right.
Right before you come on the air. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness.
He'll take that. It's been an early adventure for Graham Fogg.
Regarded as one of the best left-handers out here, Graham Fogg, and having his best season as a professional.
Another lefty, Jacob Buttrutt in the second. Back-to-back opening jacks for him.
And your number 1 seed, Jesper Svensson.
Three for 3 to open.
Look who's back.
The iconic lanes 27 and 28 hosting the TOC here this weekend. We're on the right side, 28 right now. Fa, the lefty. Oh,
Okay.
now fortunate to get that 7 to drop late. Cleans that one up. Registration for the 2025 PBA WSOB National Championships. If it's free, it's me. Send me 3. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness.
It's just covering too many boards. The reactive resin and the shape is making him play too much of an extreme angle.
That is dancing with the devil over there. Open frame.
Hypnotized.
What about a 2-year drought for Butters? Ham bone! Damn straight I'm going to get a ham bone in today.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Exactly what Jacob's doing, maybe just a little bit inside of him.
Man, Messenger almost delivered a nickel.
Another one of those for Jacob.
Right? We've seen, that's at least 4. At least 4.
All right, so it looks like Fa's going to change balls.
Good adjustment, Graham. And maybe, just maybe, it's in the nick of time. His second strike in this game coming up next. Only 2 strikes in 5 frames for Fa. Okay.
Fa's win this year came against Jacob Buttrutt. This ball change.
I love the ball change.
Okay.
Absolutely love it.
Thank you, Dino.
All right.
Dr. Dino.
Buttrutt trying to add to his 33-pin lead.
All right. No trouble. Come on.
Big lead halfway through match number 3.
5th time he's facing the 4-7 this week. 4th time he cleans it up. Leaves the 7.
Quitter 7. Remember, you had the Messenger coming across in front. This time it's the Quitter 7.
You can do this all day, buddy. All right, 7-pin goes down. And the lead now down to 30.
Bringing that break point in. And it doesn't hold.
Woo. Yeah, I did. That's 3 for 3 with the ball change, but that one clearly right of target.
Yeah, that's not, even though it's a strike, it's not going to add to the confidence level. Just a head scratch, right?
I feel like that last shot that he got that Brooklyn was in his head, spooked him a little bit.
Well, yeah, so now he's going to make sure he tries to get this one out.
And what happens?
It hangs.
Way out. Some great telestrator work there.
Well, they told me to hurry. Our producer, David.
Get off his case, David Bruner.
Bruner's in my ear going, ready, hurry up. There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on today, for sure. Buttrutt lead at 35. Here he is to close out the 8th. It's been 3 straight spares, and it's going to be potentially a 4th straight spare for him. Remember, a great start. The winner again to take on the 1 seed, Jesper Svensson, for the TOC title. If you're Buttrutt, you're like, man, just stay clean, right? Like, just keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, we're starting to see the urethane reaction after a couple of games where the flat 7 the last time on that lane. Now the ball wants to check a little bit early. That one bailed down lane. No 7 and 9 with it. Just that one.
Drops the 3-pin.
All he needs is another mark. I think we've said that a couple of times this afternoon for Buttrutt.
Well, remember how messy frames 8, 9, and 10 were last game for Buttrutt and EJ Tackett. Timely strike for Fa. He is not done yet. Can max out, though, only with a 2-11. Next Sunday here on Fox.
Just looks like too much ball, too much angle. He's inside of where Buttrutt is playing, throwing it outside of where Buttrutt is playing. Gets his hand around that at all. It goes sideways.
Match 3 is done.
Thank you, guys.
Cleans that one up, but it's Buttrutt moving on to the title match.
It's only happened one other time in this format. 2023, Jason Belmonte was the number 6 seed. Went all the way to clinch Tournament of Champions over 2 shows. Look at that.
Oh, no.
That is more impressive than any shot I just made. All right, buddy.
A 182. And you're right, Randy. These numbers have dipped dramatically lately. This one, dancing with the devil.
And Strike Track showed a number.
Oh, jeez.
Strike Track showed a number I've never seen before. It showed a -5.
I'm not good with math. But that's no bueno. -5 is on, yeah.
It showed a -5.
It's on the dark side, my friend.
We got to see if we can't get a shot of that.
Oh, my. Great camera work. I don't know who picked that one up, but that was insane that it even stayed on the hardwood.
And look at another ball. This is reactive.
Yeah, he had a 231 in our opening match today. And then a 196. And then here, looking for a 234 with the strike. And he gets it. So the day's high score, 234. How good was Svensson this week? Jason Belmonte commented to him, hey, you look like vintage Jesper, and look who's looking on, his buddy, Kyle Troop, Kyle's dad, here as well as practice continues. Yeah, he is watching, man.
That's awesome.
Well, he's got some UFL activity he needs to scout after this. Buttrutt opens up.
Buttrutt doing the natural progression, Rob, is he just continues to chase that oil line towards the center part of the lane.
He had started every match today with a strike until this one. He was doing cartwheels in the back.
Remember where you were talking earlier about rev rate?
66.
There you go, my friend. I know you like rev rate, brother.
I do. That's a mouthful. A double to open.
That's a good start, isn't it? I mean, am I overstating the obvious?
Nope. Missed the pocket there. Oh, get down! Yeah! Oh, what a pickup! It's the energy back in this house. Can't capitalize on it.
And he's chopped that again.
Can't pick that one up. 28-pin lead for Svensson here in the third. Comfortable victory earlier this week in match play for Svensson over Buttrutt. Triple with attitude.
That area should be pretty fresh in the laydown.
Smart strategy. Has him up 38.
Go! Go! Let's go! Come on!
As a friend, Kyle Troop. Buttrutt to close out the fourth. Oh boy.
We talked about it a couple of days ago, Rob, when we knew that Jesper was on the show and how much fun he is to watch. Right now, out of the gates, front four, trying to win this for the second time. Jacob Buttrutt, no strikes through 4. He's in a lot of trouble. His ball reaction is no more.
Now would have been the time in the 5th. Okay, well, it worked. It worked.
That was a pretty good shot, but that's still the urethane ball. It's okay.
Brings up the 3-pin. Snaps his start of 4 straight strikes on my opponent.
Not going to argue that.
We start the 6th. Svensson up 47.
Yeah, that was way in.
Oh, late drop of the 7.
Big
Remember
miss.
that one, yeah. So pings that one back into the pit.
He says, hey, that's on me. That's all me. So it looks like Buttrutt has actually moved back left last couple of shots. We'll see how that pans out. He did strike shot before that one. But moving in with the urethane ball wasn't it.
We start the 7th. Buttrutt. Where have we seen that one before, right? That the 4th time he's left that today?
Checking.
Cleans it up.
Four times.
No, they're going to need some assistance from Svensson regardless.
Again, on that same right lane, he gets it just a pinch out.
Yeah. 9 spare, 9 spare, and looking for a 3rd straight 9 spare here in the 7th. Kyle Troop.
Kyle's having trouble breathing. I don't blame him.
Yeah. Messenger, get in your home!
Hey, 7-pin! Why are you talking crazy? Why are you talking crazy, 7-pin? Like you were gonna stand? Yeah, no.
Definitely.
All but over now.
Yep.
Some life changes.
Yeah, some real important life changes that included a move. And it has obviously paid off this week for him. His last win, though, still 2023 at the PBA Scorpion Championship in Wisconsin.
There's his ball change, Rob, that we talked about earlier.
Yeah, in the 9th, maybe a little bit earlier. Particularly if you're going to get results like that.
That's long. That's long. He's keeping on the lane both times. He's home.
See Kyle Troop with the camera phone out, recording this one. Svensson in the 9th. Bang! The Iceman is back!
Come on! Yes!
The award-winning moment presented by 1800 Tequila, the world's most awarded tequila line. Please enjoy responsibly. We'll do some celebrating in the Svensson camp today here in Ohio.
And you and I called it.
Rolls it away and hugs it out.
You did it. Hey, don't leave yet. Don't leave.
All right, man. We're going to get your trophy in a minute.
I need number 1, baby!
Thanks, guys. I'd like to introduce PBA Commissioner Tom Clark with the trophy presentation. Tom?
Thank you, Kimberly. Jesper, amazing week. Well deserved. Your second PBA Tournament of Champions victory, 10 years apart. First one here at historic AMF Riviera Lanes. We're all proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Tom.
Jesper, when you threw that shot in the 10th, it was pure.